Alrighty guys, I am now in the shop. Okay, and yes, I can duplicate it. This heater been on for a while and is extremely no heat. There is absolutely no heat at all. You can see the check engine light is on now. I got a heads up on what the codes are, guys. You can see this code right here, P0117, engine coolant temperature sensor circuit low. Guys, anytime I see that code, I'm always dealing with, in my opinion, low coolant level and coolant system performance. Okay, got two codes related. In fact, let me turn it off. I don't want to burn it up. I don't want to be responsible. Let's go in the hood, under the hood, and look around. Now, this thing just had some work done. We're about to find out what exactly did they do, and did they address any coolant system. Look at that reservoir, guys. Bone ass dry. That's a bad sign right there. Okay, is we under pressure? No pressure. Look like something could have been going on here. Oh my goodness, no leaks in the area that it normally leaks. Oh my goodness, no heater hose leak. Y'all know the plastic fitting, it always leak. You know where we at now, guys? We're stuck. We gonna have to, in my opinion, do a procedure called pressure test this system. All right, so I'm gonna grab my pressure tester. This is a shorts video. I need y'all to stay tuned for the long video. But what was, yeah, this is a new hose. Look, these dummies just left this sitting right here. This is normally tied to here, and you pull it off. So did they just put a hose on it? I don't know what they just did, but it ain't fixed. You know why? Because it's here. People don't come here unless they got a problem that they think can't nobody else fix. All right? Yeah, I'm all for trying it first, trying yourself, DIY. I don't know if a customer did this or a shop did it, but in other words, somebody just did something and look, it's empty. All right, guys, let me grab my pressure tester and we're going to pressurize this system in hopes of finding the leak. This is a short video. Y'all stay tuned for the full video, all right? I'm going to show y'all exactly what's going on with this thing. Stay tuned. Watch that long form video on my YouTube channel. I got my little pressure tester I got from my buddy. Appreciate you, buddy. Damn, I keep forgetting his name, but he know who he is. Yeah, these things work great, guys. Y'all know I'm old school. I got the I got the pump kind. Yeah, tools have changed over the years. All right, so I'm gonna add a little air to this, and we're gonna pump this up. Yeah, fill it up with water. I put some water in it. You need to get rid of that space. All right, you need to fill that space up with water. I took almost a gallon of freaking water. All right, so we're gonna pressure test it, and then we're gonna let it up in the air and see. It's got to be a leak. Look, let me say it like this: if I pressurize this system and don't find a leak, you know what? We got bigger problems. This engine is burning water, but I didn't see any white smoke. Yeah, so you're not gonna. Where I'm going with that is like a blown head gasket. You're not gonna always have white smoke, but you don't want your engine burning water. All right, yeah, that is bad. All right, let me grab an air hose. All right, air hose is hooked up. I got the valve closed, so what I'm gonna do is introduce air into the coolant system. Remember the goal, guys, the motive. We're trying to find where it's leaking. Coolant tries to escape from the weakest point. Okay, the weakest point could be anywhere in the coolant system, including that damn heater core. So by putting pressure to it, I'm essentially pressurizing the system with hopes of that weak point in the coolant system will rear its ugly head. All right, in other words, I need to see where the coolant is escaping. So I'm gonna put pressure to it, and we're gonna go up in the air. I got it on a lift. All right, here we go. I don't want to go all the way to the red. Oh, look, it's dropping. Damn. Oh, I hear something on the ground. Let's get it up in the air. What do y'all see? Oh, it's in that area where, guess what, it lives. Yeah, it's in the area where it could be a coolant hose, but we about to find out. No sense guessing at it. Come on, baby. Oh, righty. What do we got? Yep, it's in that area. Oh, look. Oh, let me take y'all dumpster diving. Guys, I haven't seen this in a while. All right, let me get a bucket. All right, I had to put some on it to catch that. I don't want to make a mess, but I haven't seen, what I'm talking about is the weep hole. I haven't seen a water pump weep hole do its job in a long time. All right, that is exactly what that's supposed to do. Let me see if I can get y'all close. Yeah, coming out of that water pump weep hole. All right, now they just did. Y'all saw those brand new hoses and stuff up there. So, ooh, got a transmission leak. All right, look, you can tell. Look what's coming out. This is straight. This is the water I put in it. So the only thing was in it was the water that I put in it. They could have easily overheated this engine, but that explains the no heat condition, and that explains that trouble code. You will see that code if your coolant temperature sense, low voltage. All right, yeah. So I'm under the assumption that I got low coolant if I ever see that code. I've addressed that code a bunch of times. Okay, so I had dealings with that code, but that is my take on it. I gotta look it over, finish looking over. Yeah, that's likely the transmission fluid and a pan. This is a 41 TE, guys, formerly known as a 604. Now, y'all know we supposed to look these things over. Looks like somebody, that's new, that's a recall. Yeah, plastic got on that. But I got to check brakes and all that stuff. But for now, my number one goal was addressing the complaint. Her complaint was no heat as well as the check engine light on. All right, so guys, I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm gonna sell a water pump, a coolant flush. I like to add a thermostat on every water pump that I try to sell. I just like to tag team. Everybody different, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to do what I do. I'm just telling you what I do because some people want to know. But yeah, I'm gonna recommend a water pump, a coolant system flush, a transmission service, as well as those leaking transmission lines. The brake, as far as the brakes, yeah, we're gonna pull a wheel or two. Yeah, it looked like somebody just did brakes. So, but like I say, we try to address the initial complaint. Guys, that's all I have. I don't want to bore y'all. If they buy the water pump, I might fire the camera up and we do it. Easy peasy, baby. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.